sexy elevator music. I don't know how you even dance to songs like this.
It's elevator music.
You just look awkward in the corner and just have music.
Oh, the lambada.
Who
I
farted?
love to dance the lambada.
What language is that?
English.
Oh, okay.
Lambada.
You said my mother?
Lambada, man.
They said la mother. I'm like, hey man, you talking about mama like this now on the radio? You got a paper trail.
That's it. Yo, wake up, Miami.
Get up!
Simply Seth here,
Get
along
up,
with
stand up.
who's to my right.
Soo Ra.
It's your boy Chris Kane. Holla at you. Okay.
Getting it in tonight, as we get it on every Tuesday, but we're really going to get in tonight.
That's true.
And we were sitting here discussing like dating tips, you know, because everybody needs dating tips.
Right.
And dating tips seem to vary between cultures, age, sex, meaning male or female. So tonight, we got a few dating tips. Now, we were discussing different approaches to dating. You know, for example, there's a father bull and there's a son bull on the top of the hill.
An old bull.
And the son says to the father, he says, "Dad, let's run down there and fuck all the bulls." And the father says, "No, son." Chris, what do you say?
I'm laughing because my boy Coach, that I fuck with, told me it's like sort of the old bull and the young bull. He always tells me, yo man, just old bullet sometimes. Because he says I go hard in the paint too often sometimes. You can't go around and fuck everything, man. You got an old bullet sometimes. You got to take it step by step, take it slow. That works out better.
That's right.
And
You go down there, we fuck them one at a time. You know what I mean? Not all at the same time. Just one at a time. Yeah, I know.
she was like, what's happening with these bulls right now?
Yeah, it's a guy thing, but you know.
It's a story about an old bull and a young bull. Pretty much the young bull is too like, he wants to just fuck everything, and the old bull's like, hey man, you don't gotta go all day, you don't gotta go that hard.
Be selective.
Yeah, be selective, be thorough, and it'll all work out.
Yeah.
And that's the old bull approach. So sometimes you got an old bullet.
Are you an old bull or a new bull?
It depends on the situation.
So you're still a new bull.
No, it legit depends on the situation. Like, all right, so it depends on what type of, I guess cattle or whatever the fuck you're trying to chase, right? Because there's some women who will pull the young bull out of you because they're young cows, I guess, right? Not necessarily. They may just be aggressive, right? Like this is a new age. There are girls who will tell you, "Hey, I think you're cute. Let's get coffee sometime." And that's not being a whore. That's just being direct, right? So I wouldn't be like, "Man, I gotta get to know her." And all. Like my first thought would be some young bullshit because she approached me. Now she may turn out to need more coaxing, that kind of thing. But there are women you have to like, from the get go, you have to like it's a whole process. Like they're almost like, I got a lot of dudes coming at me, and they're all just coming at them like young bulls. And it's the old bull that ends up getting the girl. He's like, look, I'm not gonna sweat you. I'm not gonna tell you, oh, you're the most beautiful girl in the world. Blah, blah. Like,
I like that though.
yeah, because every dude will say that. There's a guy that can give you a compliment. This guy's like, yo, so you hot as shit, right? And like 10 to 20 guys can say that. And there's one guy that can be like, I like what you did with your outfit. You look beautiful today. And that one stands out more than you're hot as shit.
And it may be the guy that's ignoring you that you
Right.
start to turn your attention to because he ain't saying shit to you. He ain't even looking at you. He saw you, but he ain't studying you. And you're like, well, damn, why is this guy looking at me? This guy's sweating me and this guy's sweating me, but he ain't saying nothing. Well, hello, how you doing? I'm Soo Ra. Hello. And you go, oh, hey, that would be the one you'd be interested in.
I find like, I don't compliment indiscriminately, right? Like most guys would just say, that girl's cute, that girl's fine, whatever. If I'm gonna compliment you, I'll compliment something specific because it's something you did. Like if you have a new pair of glasses on, if you're rocking, and I've told you this before, you rock a clean outfit. I'm like, I like what you did with your outfit. So you got the belt matching the pants. You're like, oh, you like that, Chris? Thank you. And you'll be
I
all,
haven't worn a belt in ages.
whatever, Sue. I'm trying to tell a story. I'm trying to do this for the audience.
By the way, audience, Sue is a very attractive woman, just
Right.
in case y'all couldn't see.
Oh,
But-
check out the webcam. There's a webcam.
I think it's over there somewhere.
Yeah.
But I'll say that because it's like that compliment resonates more than, damn, Asian girl, what you got? What that mouth do though? You know what I'm saying?
That's the way to my heart right there.
That's
That
the young
explains
bull
it.
way to the heart. And there's some girls who respond to that, and that's why young bulls exist in the world. Because some girls like, you so stupid, nothing, and then you got something, right? So Sometimes you got an old bullet though.
So
What about you, Seth? Are you an old bull or a new bull?
I'm the head bull. You know, I don't run down and
This fucking guy.
Manny is here.
This guy say everybody get here at 9:30, and this fucking guy. Y'all good, man.
95 was crazy though.
Oh yeah, I got on that shit early because I got fucked last week. I remember.
What's going on out there? Thanks for tuning in to Brickwall Sessions. Traffic on I-95 was hectic, guys. Soo Ra saw it. There was somebody that ran out of batteries and they closed 2 lanes. What did I
The
miss?
express lanes.
I don't know. I didn't see any of that.
Seth brought up the story of the old bull versus the young bull. Have you heard this before?
No.
All right, I'll let Seth do the honors.
Well, for those that missed it, that were in the bathroom or maybe
Traffic.
traffic, yeah. You know, you have a young bull and an old bull on the top of the hill. That's the father and son. And the son says to the father bull, he says, "Dad," he says, let's run down the hill and fuck all those bulls. Fuck all those cows." And the father says, "No, son. Let's take our time and walk down there and fuck them all." So the moral of that story is,
Don't say shitty jokes. All right, moving on to the next topic.
This guy coming in dropping bombs.
wow.
Drop that bomb.
Was that a joke? I thought it was more just a
It's
acknowledging.
just an allegory. It's not even like it's not a joke at all. Actually,
That's true. Well, when
What
you're
he's
stuck
pretty-
in
what he's-
traffic, your brain gets a little.
what he's pretty much saying is this is the moral of the story. Pretty much, there's a time to be young and aggressive. I'm letting him finish this.
the next one.
I'm gonna let him do this real quick because it's awkward to explain something to people who are already here. In fact, he thought that was a joke, he's an asshole for that. He's like telling shitty jokes.
Oh shoot, we got the guy who brought the beer.
What's up,
Now
bro?
the party's starting. Okay.
Chilling, bro.
1, 2,
Pizza
3,
and
4,
beer.
5,
This just
6.
turned into a
1,
Friday
2,
night.
3, 4, 5, 6.
I don't drink, so y'all can have
Okay,
that.
I guess that's.
All right, so you ready to hear what the
Four.
moral of the story is?
What was the moral of the story?
All right, so the young bull is rash. He just wants to fuck. I want to go fuck everything, right? And he just acts kind of impulsively. The old bull is more calm. He takes it slow. Like he's more. I'm taking one at a time. Be more thorough in what I'm doing. He's saying the moral is sometimes taking it slow works better than just going all out, right? And that's kind of like
Because you're still going to fuck them all. At the end of the
right.
day.
Because at the end of the day, you're probably going to fuck them all. But do you want to be that guy that's just out there just like wilding out? Or do
I mean, you don't
be-
want to fuck them too late where they're all old. You know, you want to get them young when they're still veal.
What's the old bull doing it? So I mean, he's trying to get it in
Deal.
before he dies.
Oh, okay. Well, no, you know. Yeah, it's like the tortoise and the hare. Slow and steady wins the race, right?
Yeah.
I agree with that because you plan it out, you make things happen. But
Yeah.
what, other than the moral of the story, what was the objective? Like, what would that define? Like,
Oh, so it's
dating somebody? Like, you
Yeah,
take
yeah.
it easy before you.
We're talking about dating tips, you know, different strategies of going out and young versus older. And, you know, when you get a little older, you see things a little bit differently. You know, when you're younger, you're willing to spend a little more money. You take them to a fancy restaurant, you know, whatever it takes to get in those drawers. As you get older, you don't necessarily see it that way.
Me and Chris, we definitely don't agree with that at all. In order for you to get it, I think it just takes going out to Netflix and chilling.
we talked about that before he came.
You know what happened? I was jokingly trying to premise an invitation to our next show, which let me make the announcement now. MiamiComedy.com is bringing out the next show October 28th. Same place, Flamingo Theater Bar. Check us out, MiamiComedy.com. But the moral of that story was that
SimplySeth.com.
that I was trying to invite some girl to go to the show for the 28th, and I started off the chat with because she posted a video on Facebook about Netflix and chilling and how silly it is and all that. So I sent her a message like, hey, we should Netflix and chill sometime, because she was so like into that post that she completely disregarded that it might have been a joke, but she thought it was like a serious inquiry. and she's like, "This is a primo way to get laid. I'm gonna post this on Facebook." And she like blanks my name and posts the message.
Nice.
And I'm thinking to myself, it's like, why would you do that? Like,
That's a hateful chick,
what
man.
kind of
Hate,
it's like,
hate,
what kind
hate,
of
hate.
hang up do you have that
You know
somebody
why?
can post that?
Because
and
it happened to her. Somebody got her with the Netflix movie. That's what happened.
She was like, "Wait, are we watching Netflix? Am I naked? Fuck!" And then that guy was like, "Winnie."
Never again.
I got with
I
Snapchat.
swear.
Listen, I was telling Seth before the show started. I told y'all last week that Zoolander is like is a great like Netflix and chill show. What you can't do is you can't Netflix and chill with anything that's too captivating, like Prison Break, fucking Dexter,
What?
Walking Dead, because you get caught up in the story and then you end up.
No,
you
how
gotta
you-
do a scary movie.
how you
That's
kn-
what you gotta do.
Yeah, scary movies because she pretends she's scared and all that stuff. But
Yeah, I
I
lost
think
my virginity to a scary movie.
you know what?
That's
Me
how you
too.
do it.
I was watching
not a virgin?
Tales from the Hood, and
That's good.
and I remember that right after that movie, yeah, I had sex for the first time.
Were you afraid? Hold me. And then that was like that was your dick talking.
Well, my first time,
Hold me.
I'll tell you my first time. My first time, I'll never forget. She whispered in my ear harder, and
Did you say he or she?
Lance. The fuck did my ears just
I was
hear?
16 years old, and then no, I think scary movies is a great one. I also think, but captivating
But
movies
some
could work.
girls, some girls get legitimately afraid, and that's an issue. Like you want the fake afraid. You don't want like shit like
I don't know. I think sci-fi movies are good too, because like a girl will just get so bored, she'll want to do something else.
Yeah,
Alright.
but usually I don't bang girls that aren't into sci-fi because
you
that's
know
boring.
you know what show is cool and kind of works? It's called Mixology. I don't know if y'all have seen it. It's
Oh yeah, well they talk about the drinks, specialty
They talk
drinks
about-
by different bartenders.
No, this show is on ABC for only one season. It's 6 people in a bar, and they're all trying to hook up with each other throughout the show, and it's just those 6 people for every episode. So it's like these two try to talk for a couple episodes, they fall through, and it's like, but the whole time it's in the bar. The whole time it's like people are hooking up, and it's like just the culture of it is kind of wild. Like you get caught up in it, but not like enough to where you gotta.
Then everyone
Like,
gets
shut
her
shit down.
piece. Good.
Well, I don't know. They only did one season. Maybe in season 2, they all find out. Damn it, you fucking horrible. But in season 1, it's like it's unlike any other show I've ever seen before. So it won't be like, oh, what's this week? It'll get your attention. If you're young and you go to clubs and bars and you drink, it'll catch your attention. But it's not a captivating story enough to where you don't want to fuck around.
There was a blog post, I forget what website it was, but it says the best videos to watch to Netflix and chill, and all 10 videos were Ken Burns' documentary for baseball.
Boring. Baseball. Dude, I had the equivalent of
Drum roll.
when you say you ran out of gas and now we're stuck in this predicament. I had a TV that a friend gave me for free. It was huge. It was like 70 inches. But every 2 hours it would turn off. That's why it was a gift. It would turn off because it would get overheated. So we'll come back to my place. We'll watch, whatever TV, whatever the fuck. And then maybe a half hour into it, an hour and a half. Whoa, TV just turned off. That's weird. It's fucking this
That's
and
pretty
there.
legit.
Now we're here together. Like, what else can we do with our time?
I just wanted to say I lost
Panty
my
dropper. Instant panty dropper.
Even a
I lost my virginity in the church, Catholic church.
Of course, Catholic
Was it a
Church.
priest?
Father Nelson.
I saw it coming a mile away.
Stop doing bits. Fuck you, Seth. That's from the heart. You're setting jokes up like a model fucking chess player.
I wanted to start a YouTube channel to review the best movies for Netflix and chill. Like you go up, it's like,
We'll be on it.
what was it? A Cool World? You know that animated movie? So it's like very sexy.
Kim Basinger.
Of course, a black guy didn't watch the movie. It's a very. I don't picture a
Have you
black
seen
dude
the
watching
movie?
that movie at all.
Have you seen it?
All
World.
right. Come on, man. Everybody's seen that movie.
It's
man.
like a
That's-
shitty Roger Rabbit.
That's what the
Seen
rabbit,
that.
Roger
Exactly.
Rabbit. Yeah, I see that. Come on. My first
The
comment, yeah, I
fucking
saw that.
Velveteen Rabbit. Is that what
It's
you gonna
it's
put on
it's,
there?
it's like one of those weird psychedelic late night movies. It's definitely obscure as fuck.
I feel like Napoleon Dynamite should be on there because it's so fucking stupid and random that I feel like it'll work.
Did you ever see The Brothers Solomon? Anybody? Oh,
Sounds
God.
made up.
You guys, no, that's the real shit. It's
Someone's trying to
hilarious,
start another
dude.
Seth bit.
No, it's a funny.
That's the premise here.
It's a,
but
no, not at all. It's
Fuck
just,
you.
It's just a
the
movie. No, it's just there's some two brilliant brothers and their father's dying and it's a comedy. You guys have never seen The Brothers, so I can't believe that.
No,
It's-
never even
it's-
heard of
it's-
it.
well, look it up.
70s or?
No, it's like from no, dude.
That's the
Damn,
first reaction
really?
we've gotten.
I don't think anybody was alive when that came out.
It's hilarious. It's hilarious. No movies like from the 2006 or something like that.
Well, to transition to something, I was thinking about some topics on the way here. Well, while I was stuck on the lane, but we're all, except for Seth, of course, we're all enrolled in Florida's Funniest this year, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Are you in, Sue? Which one are you doing?
The 15th.
Where?
Fort Lauderdale.
And you?
I'm Orlando on the 14th.
Why'd you choose Orlando?
That's where I went to school, man. I got people up there who haven't seen me. They haven't seen me perform in person. So I was like,
You have friends there?
I got people in Orlando, like plural. So it's like,
You bring out a little crowd and.
yeah, it's gonna be a
That's
nice.
smart,
It's gonna be a dope UCF coalition, and got some exes, and my boys are up there. So it's like my best friends live there, and they're like, "Yo, we haven't seen you in like 2 years perform, and this is dope because we don't have to travel to Miami to see you."
Nice.
And then they want to go out and turn up afterwards.
Look at you strategizing. This guy's gonna be
Yeah.
Florida's
Listen, man,
funniest
no,
right
there's
here.
I'm always strategizing. Plus, Miami's a super saturated market. Orlando's a
Hell
little more
yeah.
chill.
There's
so
like 200 comedians on one night.
And how you know I didn't sign up?
that's,
Are you signed up, Seth?
No, I'm not.
Exactly.
got him. So that's a strategy behind it.
Adrian just started doing comedy. Have you heard of Florida's Funniest? Have you seen any promos for it?
Online, yeah.
Yeah, I feel the same way. Yeah, feel the same way.
Not in it. Don't give a fuck.
Well, I'm in the Fort Lauderdale one, I believe, on the 25th, which is on a Sunday. And, you know, from experience, I've seen that usually the first round of Florida's Funniest, it's like you got to bring some people out because it's very little amount of people. Did you do the home field one last year with me?
I
think you were.
Actually, yeah.
And what did you think of the amount of people? It's like
It was a decent show.
You're the first. There were two two.
yeah, there
times.
was 2 nights.
I don't remember which night I did, but it was like at least 70 people at the one I did.
Yeah, I think we did the same night. I think.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I know home field is like notorious for being very Latin because I guess that's what the situation is. And
Kendall, baby.
Oh, he's
Yeah.
from Jersey.
Ooh,
Never mind.
you hate to see it.
Well, for those out there that are tuning in, what Florida's Funniest is basically
Cold as ice.
there's a big showcase of all the comedians. Well, all the comedians that sign up. All the comedians except Seth.
Seth's too cool.
That sign up.
Superstuff.com.
And it's going to be in various comedy clubs all over the state. And only one gets chosen for the year's Florida's Funniest comedian. I believe there's a second place where you get an MC gig, and third place is a ribbon made out of lycra. Keep your opinions to yourself there.
Our third place is worse than a bronze medal.
No, but I think third place is just being sarcastic, saying that you're still acknowledged.
Hey,
as
you're pretty good.
Yeah.
It's like
Nobody
you got
remembers.
the best one.
It's like that trophy, that ribbon you get for competing. Everybody's a winner.
You know,
Second place in
everybody.
a boxing match.
Participant.
I'm
You
throwing
could
them
apply
shits.
for as many cities as you wanted. There's one
Yeah.
comedian I was talking to. He did 5 cities.
Is
he got
it
into
somebody
4.
weird like Facile or something? Facile Malik?
Close, yeah. They host a room together.
If it takes you
Ethan.
4 cities to get on, I feel like you miss the objective. Right? Like, I feel like.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't travel so much to attempt to do that.
So while we're on that, let me think. Do you think it's fair, like if somebody performed in Fort Lauderdale during the competition, and then they performed again in Kendall? Do you think isn't that like the same?
No, demographics, I think they're very different. Fort Lauderdale seems to be more.
White.
I mean,
No?
I guess.
But it's the same competition.
Eclectic. Yeah, it's the same competition, but the
She
audience
doesn't
means
consider
a lot of
Hispanic
things.
white.
It's
That's
basically
why.
performing twice. If you perform in Fort Lauderdale, then you go down the street and perform in Kendall.
Fort Lauderdale is not down the street from Kendall. That's
No, I'm saying, but it's like
far enough.
performing.
Like saying the Grove to Kendall is kind of like the same. But
Where's
for
the other
Fort
one they have
Lauderdale-
that's down south? I know they have one in Fort Lauderdale. Then they have the other one.
What?
The home field?
No.
The Hard Rock? Is there one at the Hard Rock? No.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, it's the
Improv?
Fort Lauderdale one.
That's what I'm fucking,
Yeah.
fucking up.
Fort Lauderdale, West Palm, and Kendall. That's
The Hard
only
Rock is
improvs
always
we
a
have.
very mixed crowd.
Okay, so
though.
let me ask. So would it be okay for you to perform in Fort Lauderdale? Then, if you didn't do well there, go perform in
Yeah,
at West
yeah,
Palm?
yeah, that's
You
Doing
do
the same
whatever,
competition?
yeah.
You can,
that.
but you would have to sign up in advance.
I think,
like,
but it would be
you got-
$25 each time you sign up.
Yeah. So if you want to invest $100 into a contest, that
Listen, I feel like if you're good, then they'll know it the first time. They won't.
Yeah,
You
I mean,
won't
it's
be
like a
like-
gamble,
Yeah,
right?
you gotta take a chance on yourself. If you can put $200 into it, they'll probably advance
So-
you just for the sake of you putting $200 on it.
So, Chris, when you go up on stage in Orlando, what are you gonna wear? All white, white Crocs.
I'm gonna be clean as fuck. Know what I'm gonna do?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have a fedora on.
Of
you
course.
always
But a button down.
This is a new hat. I haven't seen you wear this
It's a
hat
UCF
before.
Fiesta Bowl hat.
This is the
Holla at
casual.
me.
This is casual, Chris Kane.
Listen, I'm rocking UCF shit right now. We won the Fiesta Bowl a couple years ago, and people act like it didn't happen, but we did. So fuck y'all.
Chris Kane is the kind of comedian that goes up on stage and he's wearing suspenders and shit.
I wore suspenders at the home field. I
shirt-
wear suspenders, a clean shirt,
Shirt
fedora.
tucked in,
Listen.
all white.
Listen,
it's a wedding.
Yeah, you do. You put a little effort into your look. Do you ever put?
Why
any?
wouldn't you?
Any effort? No,
do.
I'm
White
not
tee.
really the kind of
You're the white
guy.
tee kinda guy.
that will
Listen,
put any
I've always
effort.
believed that how you're perceived means a lot, right?
Yeah.
And I work at a gym, so I don't dress up daily. I wear a fucking t-shirt and whatever. When I'm on stage, people don't know me for the most part. I get up there, I'm like, all right, he's another black guy with a beard or whoever the fuck,
That's what I thought.
right? And then, sure, why wouldn't you, right? And when I dress up, it's like, all right, well, damn, this guy's dressed up. Either he's not funny, he's overcompensating, or he's fucking funny and he's.
Or he really likes Cedric the Entertainer.
Cedric goes hard. But Cedric wasn't the first one to wear nice clothes either. He's just the one in our generation. So it's like when I do wider rooms, and I can say that because whatever. It's harder to get on in those rooms just like based on being personable, whatever. You have to look the part, right? I went to school. I can be articulate. I can play the game. But when you look the part too, if I came in there in a fucking Tupac shirt and just said Thug Life, but I was funny as fuck, it's hard for me to believe that I'm gonna just keep getting booked for like Boca rooms and shit. Like they're like, yo, that guy's funny as fuck, but dress code.
Yeah, it's aggressive outfit.
They don't know who the
got.
fuck Tupac is. Even if they do, they're like, that guy's dead. So why you wearing?
Well,
it?
I
So
always
it's-
thought it would be a great idea, especially with your online handle being sexy comedy.
Right, it's marketing too.
No, just to go up shirtless, man.
Nippleless.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
Nipple-
free
Nippleless?
the nipple.
Nippleless? Is that,
Yeah.
that's what you
Yeah.
want?
Take
Kind
off
of
your
body
nipples on
modification.
stage.
Yeah, you put the X's on it.
I'm wearing pasties on stage. I need somebody to take this shit off. I haven't gotten to that point yet. I feel like that's a slippery slope.
Like what I could picture is like
It's a slippery
you
slope.
do nothing but comedy about turning the girls on, right? And then like after you get the light,
Yep.
you just take your shirt off,
You want that
and then you
trigger
get
too?
and then you get the applause break, and then you get off the stage.
It's like, hey, what's up, ladies? This one's for you. Need to drop the beat.
Or you tell the DJ to play
Yeah,
a song,
do
and then
some
you take your
dance
shirt off,
moves.
and then you slowly pour baby oil all over your
You,
body.
Yeah.
you really
That's-
want to
that's-
see
that's
this,
the
don't you,
Turn
LO
this
Manny?
into
That's
I
the.
actually would to get a
Manny
good laugh.
really
That's
wants
the
to
LL
see
Cool
that.
J mode of comedy. It's like, yo, what's up, baby? It's your man, Chris Kane.
Yeah, and you just look at
Biting an apple.
LL Cool J has never eaten an apple. You just eat baby oil.
Well,
Something
it,
like
it
a
sounds like
phenomenon.
Manny be willing to pay for a private show.
Well, no,
so,
not a private show,
No,
but I would
no,
like
no,
to see
no.
that in a crowded room. That'd be
Listen,
hilarious.
If I ever did that, it would have to serve an overarching purpose. Like if I'm recording it to like post and go viral or some shit, or if I'm doing it, I lost a bet or some shit. Like, yo, if you lose this bet, you gotta go.
So
shirtless.
let's make a
That's
bet
not-
right now.
That's not much of a loss.
You know what?
of a
This is
bet.
great radio
oh,
right
you
here.
fucking buff ass dude, take off your shirt. Shit,
Let's-
I lost that.
What's
bet.
all this hate coming from?
Let's make a.
It'd be a,
Yo,
like
fuck
if
you and
we
your
t-
fucking shirtless, nippleless son of a bitch. What are you mad about right now?
Well, let's make a bet right
we
now.
lost the bet. We would take our shirts off.
Chris
on
Kane, Chris Kane. If you lose Florida's funniest,
Yep.
you got to take your shirt off on your next. The next time you go up on stage, you got to take your shirt off.
What's the?
If Manny's there.
show?
Only if I'm there.
Wait,
'cause I
what
gotta
are you doing
film
on
it.
Thursday? You're performing the 15th,
The 14.
14th.
So the next time you perform, is he going to be on the Stash of Laughs when you're hosting it?
That is gonna be November 5th. You want to be on it? Did I invite you?
That could be
Yeah,
the
not
night
invited.
that he
You
could take his
certainly
shirt
didn't
off.
invite me.
I
We'll
don't
post
think
it
I
up.
invited
If it
anybody.
happens for the people out there
Send it,
listening,
He's like, you didn't invite me.
for the people
I
out
invite
there
anybody.
listening, it's confirmed. If
I did not agree to
Chris
this.
Kane loses,
Here's the thing. There's levels to this shit, man. It's not a meritocracy. It's not like, oh, you're funny, so you advance. We know it's not that simple. You've been in this game long enough to know that. So it's hard for me to be like, if it was like, if you get an A on this test, like you say hard, you get an A on the test, I'm like, cool, right? Because I know I can directly impact that. I could be funny as shit up there, and maybe Renee and they're like, yeah, he's funny as shit, but we got enough black guys already, so we're gonna advance an Asian and a Latin person, whatever. I don't know. Bing.
you have so much to say.
I
don't
do.
you, Seth?
I do think there's like, sometimes you seen like Last Comic Standing. There've been really funny people who haven't won.
Yeah.
For very like who the fuck is this
Yeah.
person that won?
Yeah,
They
When
want us
they're-
to do a race? Because in that case, they wouldn't know what to do with Seth. They'd be
No
like,
one knows who Seth
Do
is.
we need an Icelandic comedian?
Seth is he lived there for 2 years and now he like claims it. So
Well, there's never been a multiple personality disorder on stage as an act. Has
that'd be
there?
really impressive. You should just bounce back and forth. You do like 30 voices and be like, one of these 30 is going through. Florida's funniest.
That's a bad,
You pick
that's
one.
a bad ratio.
Well,
It's not a good percentage, but damn it, you can't knock the numbers.
I didn't
1
wear
out of 30? It was
I didn't wear
easy.
my knee pads when I competed, so that was a problem.
I'm not about that life either. So
Yeah, no, I'm not mad.
I'm
I mean,
open- I'm open.
because I'm doing my thing. You're doing. Everyone pretty much is doing their thing except for Adrian because he just started. He doesn't know where to start. But
I'm hoping talent.
as long as you're out there working, man. I mean, didn't we get into this to have fun in the first place? Like, wasn't that the
I
whole
love,
thing?
I love what it. I love it. I don't love stripping on stage.
Well,
now unless there's dollars.
deal
Have
is
you ever
made.
shipped before, Chris?
You
I
never,
feel like-
you've never done a bachelorette
Alright.
party.
Yeah, I
once
feel
in
like
a
with
while.
I've done lap dances, but I did not.
Wait, you know
strip.
what? There is footage
Where
of
have
you
you
on
done lap
YouTube of you
dances?
giving a girl a lap dance on stage,
that's
right?
happened
Yeah.
before.
So why don't
When
you?
you were
I've
performing
done that
comedy?
at clubs and shit too. Girls are very willing to accept lap
What
dances.
kind of clubs?
I mean, I
Like
don't really
when
get
you were
into it.
performing comedy?
No, this is just in regular
strip
life.
club.
Oh, this is just. Did
This-
they pay you? Did they tip you?
in LeBaire.
This was like, it's my girlfriend's birthday. It's like, drop the lights, and then
Have you ever considered male stripping over at a male strip club?
not seriously, but like when I'm in the middle of like a lap dance, I feel like I'm there. Like I feel like it's not that hard to get there. But again, it's like it's a slippery slope.
It's not that hard.
'Cause, like,
It looks
He's
like he's
really
almost there.
toying
Like
with
he's
this
about to
idea.
make the
Yeah.
decision.
no, because like once you go there, you don't go back. It's like
It
you
is-
can't-
yeah,
You can't start
stripping
stripping. and be
is a
like,
very
I'm
dark
going back
world.
to the
Yeah,
post office,
yeah,
but you
yeah,
strip
yeah,
now. This
yeah.
is what you do.
Yeah.
This is your job.
I feel like
Comedian slash stripper.
Well, what about that one
You
time?
suck one cock, you're a cocksucker
It's over.
forever.
You can't be like,
Are gay
I was experimenting.
are
No.
gay males allowed in male strip clubs?
half
Well,
of them
of
are
course,
gay.
most
How
of
do you
them-
find out, dude?
Well, no, I don't know. I've never been to. I don't know. How's it work? Like,
I
or
guess
is it
they're not
only
allowed.
What
wanna
it
go?
is?
preferred? All right. So what if you're a straight
Oh, and
male
all gay?
stripper, and then you go in, and then you get that, that one
course.
gay dude in the front. You gotta like pull your dick out, put the whipped cream and all
It's
that shit.
it's
on.
business,
No,
man.
I think
You
male
don't- you
strip
don't-
clubs are mostly for males.
Yes, and most
So
of the
Chris
guys. are
Kane,
gay.
let's reiterate the question:
Nope.
would you be?
Nope.
Now it's a no.
That's absolutely.
Wait,
I'm
that
doing.
I don't know
gay,
any
that,
friends.
that male strip clubs are mostly for men? Is that what I
I
heard?
think I don't
no,
know.
it's
None of
mostly
my
for bachelorette parties and
Yeah,
stupid
I
I
shit
think
mean-
like
I think
I
there's a
only do
difference between a
birthdays and
gay strip
bachelorette
club.
that.
parties.
They don't go to strip clubs, they just go to gay bar and they can actually
they go to
touch.
strip clubs, but it's business for a guy. When you pull out your thing, you're there for the money. You don't care whether it's a guy or whether it's another girl. You're there to dance.
Yeah,
and you'll
'cause
see
I
how
would
the
go
I
guys
do
to a
like-
care.
strip club with
Let
women.
me just iterate. I do care.
Brother, you,
Let
my
me say
friend,
I
are
do
not,
care
are not a
a lot.
professional.
I care a
You're
lot.
just not a professional.
If it's fucking Raphael and Antonio and his boys sitting there looking at me like this, I care a lot.
How about Manny?
I don't want some dude slapping my ass with a 10. Like that's.
But that slap in the ass is worth $10.
But it's worth my pride.
You're a stripper. You don't have pride. Come on.
That's the thing, Sue. That's why that's why I can't get there. It's like conceptually it makes sense, but it's like I have I don't know, some pride, some morals. Like if I do start doing that shit, it's a slippery slope, man. Then what? I might as well just get in the porn and live that life.
That's a great like business card. If the jokes don't work, fuck it. Take off your shirt.
There's always porn. Right?
Right?
Yeah.
Turn that card over.
the same thing. You're on a stage.
It's a hologram.
People watch
It's
you.
like Chris
It's
King.
like me and it's oh, pretty boss. Each card costs $20 a
You know,
week.
speaking of porn, I called Johnny a couple weeks back, and I said, "Hey, how you doing, Johnny? Listen, I've got a great gig for you. Somebody turned me on to you, put me on to you. I wanted to know if you were interested in doing. I'm filming. Basically, in short, I'm filming a movie, and I need somebody to fill a spot. Doesn't matter where he's from, ethnicity. I really don't care. I just need somebody with just a little bit of acting experience. Are you interested?" He's like, "Well, yeah, sure I am." And I'm like, "All right, well, it's a male film, and be a lot of guys there. Be a lot of other things happening, water, sweat, stuff like that, but nothing out of the ordinary." And he would pause for a second. He's like, "Was this porn?" I'm like, well, I don't really call it porn. It's just a movie with a bunch of guys, a bunch of sweat, a bunch of water. Everybody's getting down, doing their own thing. Are you interested? But he really, I think he was.
What was it? So what was it?
I don't know what just happened.
It was it wasn't anything. It was just, I was joking with him. It was like a porn film,
What
a
word?
male porn. There, you guys.
It's another fucking Seth bit. I saw that shit going like, son of a bitch.
Well, I don't know. I saw.
You gotta change topics. I feel at some point.
I saw a porno yesterday as I was scouring the internet.
Great.
Again?
Are you doing research?
Yeah, no, I was looking up for topics, and I just remembered it.
Yeah, of course you
There
were.
was a Miami Heat. This is probably an old topic, so it probably won't last long. But there was a Miami Heat thing where, like, if the Miami Heat won a championship, 2 porn stars would get like a bunch of strangers in their apartment and like blow them and bang them like on video. Have you guys heard of it? It's called Team BJ.
No.
Sarah Parker and something Castro. Have you heard of it? Adrian?
No, Sex and the City.
Yeah, it was.
Search the internet as much as
It
you
was
do.
Sarah Jessica
well
Parker
for
from
all
Sex and the
the for all the fappers out there.
It's
you
a
just gotta get a
bestiality
tip on a
flick.
great
The girl who
porn.
looks like
Fuck a horse.
who looks like a foot. That chick.
Well, I mean, like nowadays when it comes to like the sex industry and like stripping and all that, you gotta find different alternatives to make money. So what these 2 porn stars did was they started a whole hashtag campaign on Twitter and social media and all
Hashtag
that.
I'll suck your dick.
Yeah, no, it was like Team BJ or something like that. Like
That's a
team,
little catchier. That's better.
And
Yours.
That's how you're
Yours,
supposed
you
to
mean.
use hashtags. I didn't know.
yeah, it's like the people actually showed up and they filmed the whole thing, and some of them were wearing masks, which made it weird. And it was like a long 90-minute porno with strangers.
You watch the whole thing?
No, I always like
Let me skip to the end.
yeah. Once I finish, it's like
That's why he was late today.
I finished a bit early. I don't know how it ends, but probably not well for those guys. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I mean, I would never do that. Like, if they gave me the option, like, all right, you can have sex with any porn star you want, but we're gonna have to film it. I'd be like, no.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
That was Adrian, by the way.
Wait, are you saying that you would do it if it weren't filmed?
If it weren't filmed, yeah.
All right, who would you pick?
That's like pretty much saying, would you have sex with
If
a
I
girl?
were to pick-
It's like,
if I were to
it wasn't
pick-
the-
I know
yes,
you're
I
gonna
have sex with
pick
girls.
Peter North. You're
yeah.
a size queen. You're a size queen.
All right.
All right.
I know you have an extensive like.
No, I
So you-
realized that my libido is peaking, but my dick is on my side now. Like it's not. It's
Not in your front, but like it comes out.
Yeah, I think
You gotta
things
hit
through
big.
now, which is good because I feel it now. Like when you were young and you see that girl with that amazing body, you kind of just want to give a prayer. You're like, thank you God for this. day."
love you, girl.
Oh yeah.
But now it's like I see it, and it's like I have the option to get excited or not. It's weird.
You think it's because you have a girlfriend, though?
I think so. I think it's
Yeah.
because I'm busting it out randomly and frequently that it kind of just leaves. It's
Well, you're smarter now.
Yeah,
That's what happens.
I'm making better decisions.
When you have
with women.
regular sex, you become smarter. And I don't know if there's research to back it up, but I just feel like you're less reckless.
Yeah.
It's like that girl's probably a whore. I'm
Well,
going
no, not
home.
like that either. It's
I'm
just,
going home instead.
It's just like I feel like I have options before I get excited. It's a weird.
You always
thing
have
that-
options.
Sure, right.
I know, but the thing is, when you're horny and you're young or whatever, and your dick's not on your side, your dick's like, let's do this. No, I believe in you. Let's do this.
It just thinks every girl is an option, but you always have options.
You actually talk to your dick?
No, it
All
sounds
the
that way.
time.
Like he has a button. It's like, all right, I'm not gonna degrade myself by being turned on to this.
I just had a question to Sue. We had touched on this a little bit earlier.
You still eating that pizza?
I'm still.
This is half an hour into the show.
I know. I'm trying to be quiet
No.
over here. In my pizza, you know.
I've
Trying to
dated
get him jealous.
Filipino.
Mm-hmm.
She's not Filipino.
No,
dude.
I know.
Cool.
She's
Good story.
Like,
It's like, a cool story, bro. Tell it
Talking
again.
about his-
and I
his
have dated a she was Chinese, briefly because she cooked and it was a little shallow of me, but the Chinese food wasn't really like at the restaurant. It was like real authentic, and it just didn't do it for me. Did we talk about this last night?
No, I'm shaking
What
my
did you
head,
do?
girl.
Is this gonna end with
This
you
gonna be a
flipping the
fucking
table?
No.
Are you gonna flip the table at the end of this?
No, I was just
Listen,
curious
I know a bit is
because
coming.
typically Asian women don't really like American men. I mean, unless they're
I feel like you're asking the wrong Asian. I am
I know you
pretty much white, so.
Well, I was wondering if there's just something like when you're raised, like if you can't use your comb, don't bring them home, type of thing that is.
What?
This show just went in a really weird direction.
That's all right. Well,
It's just so awkward. She was like,
Wait, my
what?
comb is the same as. Huh? That's so weird.
Sue, are you you are an avid cooker, I believe, aren't you? you
Yeah,
cook?
well, today I had pizza, but yeah, I did cook. I cooked before this, and it didn't fill me up, so I went and got pizza.
Yeah. Now, do you cook for yourself, or do you have like a gentleman you cook for, or anything like
No,
that?
I don't cook for anybody. Heck
And
no.
it-
I
alright, so
love
if you were
leftovers.
in love,
She
if
throws
you
it out.
if you were in love with somebody, would you find it in yourself to cook for that person,
No,
or you're
absolutely
against it?
not. Totally against it.
Totally
He's
against
eating
it.
out. I'm eating all my food cooked.
Now, what if
Not
the guy
never
cooked
do.
for you? Would that? would
Oh,
that be
all day.
acceptable?
That's the way to my heart
That
right
works.
there. Yeah.
Selfish.
Of course, yeah.
You can cook for me, but I'm not gonna reciprocate.
Hell no.
Hey, babe, can you make some rice? No, it's racist.
Do you cook for girls, Chris?
Absolutely.
What have you cooked? What was the last meal you cooked for a girl?
All right, it was. Wait a minute. Why am I telling you this?
Just fill us in, man, on
Alright.
how you do it.
It was
all
a-
Tell
but
us your fucking
picture-
hilarious story
this
about
is-
cooking.
alright.
It's not a hilarious story. I'll tell you an honest
before
story.
Chris
I'm not-
Kane gets
it's
into
not-
detail on how he seduces the ladies to be in his house in the first place for him to cook, I just want to say that this is the way I picture it. He's
Shirt off.
Yeah,
baby oil.
that's baby
You came
oil.
in for jokes, baby. You get
The
shirt
girl,
off
the girl,
instead.
the girl knocks on his door, and then he opens the door and he's like in a robe.
Is it a velvet robe?
He's like in a bathrobe, and for some reason I picture it being like crimson red and black.
That's the only color it can be.
With his initials.
They only make
Somebody
rolls.
else's initials. It was like, that's weird.
Who the fuck is HM? Shut up, bitch. Don't worry about it.
I guess that's the Hyatt.
It used to be a white robe.
And,
Regency.
And you know, the girl walks in and like it's very dimly lit, and
It's a candle somewhere.
You could smell the marinara sauce coming out of the kitchen. And she's like, "Are you cooking?"
Hey, try some
and
of
then
this.
on his TV, it just says Netflix, like it's loading, like he had it ready. So he's like, "Oh, get comfortable, babe. I'll be right back." And then you hear he goes to the back, and you hear the champagne bottle pop. And he comes
You
out
okay?
with he comes out with 2 glasses, and even though the Netflix is loading, there's still Keith Sweat playing.
You got Keith Sweat playing in the background.
And then when it all goes down and sex is happening, it all of a sudden transitions into trap music.
I feel like you've given this way too
All
much
right,
thought
no.
about my life.
Chris, go ahead.
Your
It was an hour-long
How,
ride to go.
how wrong was I in
Your
that
story is
description?
exponentially better than the truth. I wish that was my life. I wish I answered the door in a fucking silk robe with Netflix loading and champagne on ice. No, like I started cooking for girls when I was in college because I thought it was like I was cheap. I'm not gonna lie to you, I was cheap.
What were you cooking? Like ramen?
No. Like I'll actually like fuck you. I'll actually like bake like chicken and stuff, or like make veggies and like sweet potatoes and that kind of stuff.
Chitlins.
You know how hard it is
You
to make
racist.
I have no idea.
Chitlins is it's a
It's
10
delicious,
hour
actually.
process.
You know, it's actually a dish in Colombia, and it's
a dish here. Like
Yeah.
we eat it in Gainesville, but you have to clean a pig intestine, which is what chitlins are. Takes for fucking ever. Then you gotta boil it forever. It takes
And
it's
fry
like
it,
it's
yeah.
a
Is
10
it
hour
worth
process.
it? Is
You
it
gotta clean
good?
them?
You gotta clean them.
You've had it before? Is
that
it
would
good?
happen.
Yeah, it's actually
You
a
gotta
popular
clean it.
dish in Colombia too.
takes forever to
But the
make
way
it.
to clean it, don't they use like some sort of special filling to
They?
No,
What do you mean they?
My family, they do it with their hands. They just be just
pushing it out and cleaning it and
Yeah.
all
What,
that?
what do you mean by they, Manny?
talented. What do you mean, you people?
All right, so you're cheap. You bring them over. You cook
Right.
the chitlins and all right.
Chitlins and then Netflix and chitlins.
So when you
Right.
serve the chitlins, it's like, you see, baby, I worked for this dish for 10 hours. And
Well, here's the thing. It's more like I've always wanted to cook. Like you watch the Food Network, you
Right.
see all this random shit they make. I've always thought, man, that's cool as fuck. Not that I want to be a chef, but like take fucking orange peels, a banana, and a fish, and make like this amazing like spread that's like plated and shit. That's cool as fuck to me. Whether it's a girl or not, I do it for myself. And then because girls deal with dudes who either don't have money or don't have game, most guys don't cook for girls most of the time, right? So if a guy can like put down, hey, I'm gonna make you something real quick. You can make her fettuccine alfredo with salmon on the side and like asparagus.
Yeah,
and that's
please
like,
make it like salmon on the side. One time, this guy asked me to come over for dinner,
Netflix.
and he literally
he came over to TV, was just loading Netflix. There's no play.
no, but it was like Prego and like the dollar store pasta, and he was just bragging about how he could cook, how he was taking
like,
cooking
yo.
classes.
And you were eating it, and
I
were you
was like,
smiling like?
ugh.
But that
And he-
tomato
let him
sauce
know?
though.
Well, this is interesting. Did
He
you
was
let
a-
him know that you didn't enjoy his meal?
I mean, I think he saw it in my unfinished plate. Usually I throw down,
Oh,
but
damn.
it was like vegan meat. It was all
Because
like-
typically spaghetti is the first thing that a male learns to make. Typically,
It's
Yeah.
very
it's the
simple.
first dish
yeah,
we ever
well,
learned.
And then
for
right
some
after
reason,
it's
he
fried
still didn't
eggs.
have that down.
Yeah.
But like
probably
even,
just-
even if you make spaghetti, you can make it in such a way that it's not like some bullshit stuff, right?
Yeah, I make
Depends
my
on
sauce from scratch. So.
Right, depends on what you put into it, and it's
I
like
do. That's the Italian in me. Huh? Forget about it.
it's almost like you can make a pasta where you make it and then you like bake it and then like put a layer of like cheese or something on top of it, and then you pull it almost like
What
a casserole
about-
kind of thing, and it's like, oh shit. That's
What
awesome.
about if you were to bring a very phallic dish when she comes over, like
A corn dog.
yeah,
Hey, baby.
you give her a corn dog,
I don't eat.
Carnival night.
I don't eat-
and you feed it to her to see.
I hope you like mayonnaise on your corn dog.
I don't eat corn dogs. I would never serve a girl a corn dog. That just sounds weird as fuck. You missed the spot. It's just like
Yeah.
it's fucking weird. I would
Yeah.
never do that. So
Or like those cakes that are shaped as penis. Or you serve her a
The
drink
penis cake?
with
Like a
with
bachelorette
a
cake.
penis straw.
I don't know where this has gone. This has gotten very
No,
weird.
let's go deep. Let's
Well,
let's
what would
find
be
out.
the sexiest dish to
Yeah,
serve
what
to like a first
Sue?
date?
What would be a very sexy dish for a girl?
Sushi.
Sushi.
Yeah,
For like
I could
homemade
roll
sushi, that you can roll that shit up and
Yeah.
can you roll that shit up?
I can roll that shit up.
Okay.
Yeah, I learned to roll this year actually.
That would be sexy as fuck. Like, I
Finally.
see a girl in the kitchen with like seaweed,
Rolling
and shit,
sushi and
rolling
shit.
sushi.
Yeah.
Like, you bought the soy sauce?
It's
Yeah.
so easy. It's not
She's
hard.
saying they're just rolling shit up. That would be cool as fuck.
Spicy mayo and all that.
Spicy meat. It's just sriracha and mayo. So
Is
easy.
that the secret behind
That's
it?
a secret.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't even fuck with sushi that heavy, but like that would be cool as fuck. I would give a girl a ton of props if she was in a rolling sushi.
All right. Well,
A ton
we'll
of
make it
props.
happen. Next SoFlo Radio. I'll bring
No,
some.
Soo
I'll learn how
Ra,
to
you
make
just
some
said that you're
sushi.
completely against cooking
What?
for anybody.
I was kidding. Come on.
Damn,
man.
Manny, she
I
forgot
made-
what she said.
I made
Nah.
my
That was
friends,
weeks ago, motherfucker.
Let's point it out. Let's point it out.
I made my friends gnocchi. You know that little potato pasta. Made
Oh,
that
gnocchi,
yesterday
yeah,
with
it's
some
delicious.
pumpkin sauce. Had to do it. It's October, you know. Pumpkin pasta sauce. It was so good. Some goat cheese.
That sounds amazing. Jesus.
It's all about the goat cheese, really. Have you guys
On
had goat
NPR,
cheese?
and the goat cheese is the most important part, I believe. Sprinkle it on, very delicious.
This is actually why I was gonna call this show it was gonna be me and Chris Kane. The history of before the show started. The show was supposed to be called
wasn't gonna be on the
Cupid's Wingman, and it was supposed to be me and Chris Kane just talking about the ladies and all that. But then
Like I should get on time.
I got
for
a
that.
tip saying that it's better to call it like the old school podcast I used to do because it's open. Like we could talk about Netflix and chill. We
Right.
can talk about clothing. We can talk about
Traffic.
cooking and all that. So
Trap music.
trap music and all that.
No, it's the traffic.
I said trap music.
Is that music for like trannies?
No.
Trap?
But it's still hard, man, because like
What's
when
trap
I did
music?
when
Hold
I did
on.
trap music, you don't know what it is?
No.
What?
what is it?
White
It's
boy in the house don't
just
know what
put
trap
on
music is.
put on Power 96.
Yeah, it'll come on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like bass?
Like
It'd be basses
uh,
in it. Usually they talk about
Treble.
slang and
Cooking
stuff.
in the
Yo, that
kitchen,
treble
in
though. Like watch Empire for like 20 seconds. It'd be like-
Are you a fan of trap music, Chris?
Sometimes. I have a very random musical selection. Like I was driving here. This is weird, listening to gospel because that's where I was driving here. It was a very
Some
serene
Joel
drive. I
Osteen.
was just like, that's not gospel music. That's a preacher. That's not the same. Wrong.
I don't know.
So
You're
I'm
on
dri-
some sort of Christian.
So I was
trip.
driving. I was just like, am I leaning to Jesus right now? That's what I felt like I was doing. But like on the way back home, I may have, I don't know, fucking Jesus album or something. I don't know. Like,
Are you a religious person, Chris?
I absolutely am.
Are you really?
I am.
No wonder you're so clean. I've always thought that there was something about Chris. That's totally against Jesus.
Yeah,
What,
you're
the
a heathen, dude.
yin-yang?
Yeah,
Yeah.
What?
it's totally against you. You're going to hell just for
There is
wearing
one
that
God
kind of-
and only one God.
This is you can make a symbol whatever you want. There are guys who wear crosses that out there trapping and
Well,
murdering.
here's
In the name of Jesus. Wow.
Here's what I've realized about religion, man. Like, there's a lot of advocates out there that say that they're religious. And I was watching, like when the Pope, do you like the Pope?
Here's the thing. I'm gonna say this, and this may be whatever the fuck. I don't get the Pope. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not Catholic, so I was raised Southern Baptist. And every other denomination of Christianity, as far as I know, the Pope has almost no significance. There's no reference of a Pope in the Bible, so it doesn't matter to us. When he's here, it's like, we don't give a fuck, it's the Pope. If you're Catholic, the Pope is like everything. He's like the biggest thing. I don't get it. To me, it's not biblical for the Pope to be in the position he's in. That's a man-made position, essentially. A pastor is referenced in the Bible, like clergy. Those people are referenced. I've never seen a Pope. I've never heard a message about a Pope. So the Pope being here means, if I met him, I'll be like, yo, this is cool. Like, I'll give him, I shake his hand, I'll give him a dap or whatever.
You give the Pope a dap.
I would give the Pope a dap like a fucking boss. But I don't.
Would you confess to the Pope all the fornication you've been doing in your life?
No, you do that directly to God. Like that's biblical, right? Like,
So right after you fornicate,
Yeah.
do you roll over and you give a
Sorry.
prayer to God?
I'm sorry, that took so long. No. I mean, the point is not to do it. I don't know. You shouldn't repent every time. Like, not immediately afterwards.
I think eventually-
especially if you want to
You
do it
should
all the time.
feel bad a little bit.
I
for
think-
before
Funny
you
thing that
repent.
it's one of those acts that is condemned by a lot of the church, and yet throughout it, it's just, oh God.
Yeah.
It's like, is that an act of admission?
Would any of you let the
Oh,
Pope
God.
kiss your kid?
It depends on his face. I mean, if it looked like
Where? On the lips?
Pope Francis.
Well, no, he's always kissing the babies. Bring me the kid.
Politicians kiss babies, and nobody. You want Trump kissing your kid? That's
Well,
happening.
I'm just saying, throughout the history of things that are going on in the Catholic Church, with
Well, I get that. But
when I see somebody, when I look at, like, for example, the Dalai Lama,
Right.
and I see how he's trying to say that he's into, like, giving the humanity peace and love and all that, and I'm like, yeah, because you live in a mountain, you know what I mean? But if you were, like, working in customer service you only be the Dalai Lama for like 2 weeks tops. You know what I
He's
mean?
like, I can't take these motherfuckers.
Yeah, like I can't take this shit no
Start
more.
putting
Like,
pause on people. The Dalai Lama's losing his shit, dog. He's stomping his bitch out. There's no mayonnaise.
it's so easy.
This guy got
when you're living in a
trapped real
mountain
quick.
to advocate all that. because
Gully ass
you-
Dalai Lama. This motherfucker's
when you're
real.
immersed in the world and you're dealing with like a job like that, man, you're gonna hate humanity.
You're
You're gonna
above
be
the
like,
Dalai
yeah,
Lama.
like fuck everybody.
It's a weird thing. Like, I mean, when it comes to religion and stuff, obviously, like, it's super polarizing. There are people who don't believe anything. There are people who believe what they believe. Everyone believes what they believe, and every belief is exclusatory in some way, right? Like, if you
Yeah.
are an agnostic, then you don't want other people. Like, so everyone has that similar trait, right? And it's like, if you don't believe in what I believe, that doesn't affect my life, and it shouldn't. Like, I have friends who are everything from Jewish to atheist, right? And even anything in between those spectrums, but it shouldn't affect our interaction with each other. And
Yeah.
I think it does too often because we want people to see everything the way we see it, but
That's impossible.
Right.
I think when it comes to God and anything beyond what we have, it's like our brains, number one, can't handle that. Like, it's like so out there that we have to like devise our own
Speak for yourself.
symbols and all that, and religions and all that.
You don't know
But
shit.
You know, shit. Take some LSD.
I think
you know shit
I
about
think you
God.
take some LSD or you take like mushrooms or you get really drunk or anything really, and then that you stop thinking the way you usually think. Eventually, you're gonna get in contact
When
with
did
some
you
sort
stop
of
believing? Because
understanding.
you're probably born. I'm sorry.
I was born Catholic,
course you
and
were.
I believe.
You go
I
to Catholic
believe it.
schools?
Huh?
You go to Catholic schools?
I went to Catholic schools. I did the communion and all
Did you
that.
get touched by
Until
Father
when?
Nelson?
Until-
No,
I've
he's
never
been
been
going to
touched.
Catholic schools recently.
I've never,
Big up
I've never been touched by a priest,
Scratching
but
the back of your neck.
Did you
You're a
go all the
fucking
way
liar.
to you
This
graduated
guy's
high school?
never touched by a priest.
no, I went to
He saw
Catholic
his
school.
lie.
See, that's when the baby oil and the shirt
Yeah.
comes off. Stuff.
He's like,
setting
I
in.
mean, it was consensual.
You do that at a church, all the nuns would go wild.
Like, you start scratching the back of your neck or start stripping.
No, you start stripping. Like if you
Well, of
did
course they
that,
would. They're still
yeah.
women.
Yeah, that's
Like,
what I
they're
mean.
not
Like, we're all
like,
humans.
No,
Bring me
put those things away. It's
Wow,
like,
your chest is as buff as Jesus's. They would love it.
He's got that V.
I think we're all susceptible.
He's got that.
I think we're all
what's that,
susceptible.
Adonis belt. Jesus got a badass Adonis belt.
I think we're all susceptible for a religious experience. Sue, are you a religious?
I was
Yeah.
raised Catholic and I went to Catholic schools my whole life. Till
Another one.
grade 12.
And then what happened?
She got
And
loose.
then,
No,
no, I was good. I
no,
was
you
good.
don't leave me hanging.
Mm,
All right,
yeah.
moon
Oh,
knight.
you wanted to hide.
yeah, of course I did.
Yeah,
What do we
I
have
do
out of
too, man.
That's too much.
This
That's
one's
low
like a
hanging
hand.
fruit. You're better than that.
Yeah, right?
You're better than that, Gary Vito.
We're on radio.
That was
Okay,
like the
they can't-
12th time I said that joke with Sue, really, to be honest.
You're an asshole.
Like every time.
We
I
all
say
heard
it.
that joke so many times that nobody laughed. We were like, is he telling that same fucking joke?
But it's Sue. I gotta say it. That's
You
low-hanging
don't.
fruit. All right. So what happened on 12th grade? What happened?
12th grade, then I finally left Michigan and went to Ohio, Like, that's when,
She met
like...
Tyrone.
You made it seem like that was like a major
Yeah.
She
upgrade
went to
from
the
Michigan
big
to
city.
I went to
Ohio.
the
Big city, bright lights.
Yeah,
And then, well, all right, what happened in Ohio? What experience?
In Ohio, a lot of white boys, yeah. And then
No wonder you hate them.
when it really went down, though, is when I did a study abroad trip in Korea. And then I met a French guy. That's when it really went down. Yep. Then I started getting international.
Yes, I remember
What's
that
the
very
accent?
well. Yes,
Yeah, it was
so
International shout-out.
maybe I'd like to take you to dinner.
You're Korean
Hmm?
too.
Yes.
That's funny. There's a lot of Catholics in Korea. How Jesus made it there, who knows? Why are there so many Catholics
I
in
mean,
Korea?
they're missionaries. They're Catholics probably in very
There's
remedial
Catholics
parts
in
of the
this
world. Like they're
room,
just like
right? Are you Catholic?
no.
Manny?
Some
No,
travel-
you're not
Show me
Catholic?
one.
Oh.
No, man, I gave up Catholicism like when I was like 16 or something.
After the priest.
When you're
When you got your first like.
Now
That
I
was the
just
year-
think
that was the year having Gary Vito.
now I just think whatever's going on out there, I can't even imagine or come close to it. Well, I think that the future of religion will be altered when we start discovering like little microbes in Mars and shit. Did you guys hear that there was water up
Yeah.
there? Finally.
Salt water.
Finally. So when we find something out there, it's gonna be like, all right, what about now? It's proof right there.
I know it's a
Like little sperm swimming in Mars or something.
people.
That Matt Damon came
They
in the movie The
busted a nut
Martian.
in
He busted a nut in the river. I give you life, Mars.
Give life to Mars.
that shit.
Like a Prometheus. Instead of that black fluid, it's Matt Damon's cum.
It's just him busting a nut in the water.
Soo Ra, did your Frenchman have a French accent? Was he top professor or was he just regular?
Oh, no,
Such an
he had a
obscure
whole
and dumb
thing going
reference.
on.
He had the what?
All the French accent. Yes, everything
Yes.
about him was French.
Oh,
Down to his.
to his wee wee.
You heard him on the news this week for saying if you're this is how they phrased it practically. If you're a gay actor, don't come out because it'll make it harder for the audience to see you as a leading man, as an action star.
I would believe
And
that.
they turned on him like, if you want gays in the closet, Matt Damon is a homophobe and a piece of shit. And he was just saying his experience. I don't know. I'm sure his experience is bigger than most people's. He's been in the industry for 10 years saying, yeah, you come out, they're not going to see you as James Bond, you know?
Unless
Yeah.
you're like Neil Patrick Harris and you do whatever the fuck you want. The
Yeah,
NPH is that dude, though.
Right, but he's that dude in like small roles, right? He hasn't had a. When was the last time you saw him as, a main like romantic lead in a movie? Never.
I'm saying he's in TV shows and movies. He always plays a straight guy in every role he does. Actually, it's very random, except for when he's on Broadway. He's always a straight dude. Who's like he's a womanizer most of the time, which is random. He pulls it off. You ever see How I Met Your Mother? There's 10 seasons of him fucking random girls in suits, boss ass suits. But it works. Like he's believable, even if you didn't know he was gay as fuck in real life. You wouldn't know it from the show.
Well, no, I truly believe that if somebody was gay and they announced it, it definitely would cut off their limits in acting roles. Well, look at Michael Ian Black. Even though he's not gay, he always gets gay roles.
He has a wife and kids. He's like, I'm not hiring this faggot.
He always gets
He
gay
comes to
roles,
the-
man, and he's like
he
a
comes to
really
the-
good stand-up
Oh,
comic.
shit.
Oh, you're overflowing there, Manny.
It's a party foul.
Oh, yes, all the foam is coming out. Oh, that's
Speaking
sexy.
of which, you're
Chris,
never
take
getting
off your
hired in
shirt.
Hollywood, dude.
Nope.
No,
It'd
that.
be fine. I should work it out.
Well, I would like to take on a gay role, to be honest. I think if I
You're
were
there,
to-
buddy. You're like this far away with
The
this.
night is young.
Chris and the
Straight-
baby
straight
oil.
Heath Ledger on that shit.
This far away, man.
Imagining Chris and baby oil.
I don't like where that's going. I don't know.
Oh, why did you just stick your finger?
To not make a mess.
Oh, that's how you do it.
You can have this one.
Oh my god.
Access
When you're
granted.
fucking her beer.
The
I'll give her
nasty,
my beer.
dirty.
Did you have to lick it first?
you have a look on your face while you're doing that you enjoy that way too much.
Did
You're
you
just
stick
like,
your finger in that one too?
No.
No,
Sticking
he
your
didn't.
fingers in all the
It
beers?
just overflowed.
Look, man, he's gonna stick his fingers wherever he wants. So that's why he had to leave.
Yeah, that's the premise right there.
Boom.
With some
You
baby
give a
oil.
girl a beer instead of putting a Quaalude in or whatever. You put your finger like get
I wanna save
ready,
the beer from
baby.
going all over the place. Now take this.
Because if you're drinking this,
drink it quickly.
that's first base.
Fucking Gary Vito.
All right, guys. How much time do we have on the air, Jack? 6 more minutes. So let's go ahead and take this time to announce our next show once again on October 28th.
Who's on the
Flamingo
show? Do you
Theater
know who's on the
Bar.
show yet?
Did you go to the? You didn't go, right?
You didn't
No,
go.
I had another.
Oh,
thing.
dude, you should
Sure you
definitely
did.
come and check it out.
was
Seth, what did
great.
you think of your performance?
Well, I couldn't see it obviously because I was on stage. I could tell you about the performance before mine. When
You
goes
definitely
up.
do have a lot of fans that go to see you.
Wait.
I-
The performance before yours.
Oh, you want to get into
Proceed.
detail about that?
Not really.
Well, we had a fantastic show on the 30th of September.
Who put her on? That's what I want to know.
I believe Kyle Grooms, the host of the show, put her on last minute, and then she did a lot of shit jokes and shat on the crowd.
That's
But,
always
They
awesome.
shat back.
I got a lot of feedback saying that the show was phenomenal, and that there was a lot of funny moments. As a matter of fact, all the
You
comics.
the whole time over there. You
All
know,
the
wiping yourself
comics.
with like a piece of paper. Paper towels on tap. Like whenever you need these, I'm ready for you.
All the comics that were on the lineup were truly magical. Everybody had a lot of fun, so we're willing to do it again, and we're bringing even more rare performers on the 28th. We got Mike Vecchione and Ruperto Vanderpool.
Ooh, awesome.
And if you look him up online, you're a fan.
Yeah.
You're
Well,
a
I
fan?
saw Mike Vecchio at the Gotham, I think, when I was up in New York this past week, and really good.
Yeah,
so.
he's amazing. Anybody from New York that's really grinding it up there is always talented.
That's the only
so-
dude I've seen do 40 minutes at a roast. Mike Vecchio.
Really?
40 minutes.
Well,
He
shout out
came
to Mike
like,
Vecchio.
Like, you know those old school printer paper that were like attached and serrated? He had one of those when he went up there. He did 40 minutes. It was fucking fantastic. But
Yeah. I mean, anybody from New York is really like, hard workers in their craft, and I do get jealous when I see how amazing, or like stories like that somebody would roast somebody for 40 minutes. It's like, god damn, like I have so much to catch up on. Like, when I roasted these guys on my birthday, I killed them. Like, it was like destroying
What?
back
Who
to
killed
back.
you?
I have it on footage,
it's
and I
not-
look at it
it's not
before I go to
actually-
bed.
it was just 3 of us in a room.
Yeah, no,
I
yeah, it
don't
was
know.
4 people that I
Let
roasted,
me
but
tell
still,
you why I don't like you.
I slaughtered them.
It was
and,
Manny looking in the mirror talking about himself.
Yeah.
You're
Right.
not
You
a
ain't nothing.
homosexual.
You're not good.
but it was only like 8 to 10 minutes, But when I hear that, that's amazing, man.
My back to back. Who the fuck is it?
I fucking murdered it at
Who
the
the fuck is
roast.
Meek Mill in that story?
I think the true joke was Manny was the one who wanted to roast himself.
Oh yeah, that's true. I set up my own roast because to see, and it was a lot of fun. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I was
Someone
wasted.
told a joke, it was like Manny wanted to roast on his 30th birthday so people would show up. That's because he doesn't have any friends.
Oh yeah, I
Some shit
remember
like
that. I remember that joke. I
Who said that?
I also,
I don't know.
dude, you came last minute because you were trying to avoid the
No,
roast.
I just came last minute because I'm black and that's what the fuck we do.
Oh my god.
I guess I wasn't invited to that one.
Seth always throwing these sad.
You're like a jaded ex-girlfriend. It's just fucking ridiculous. Oh, you gave me
On the sidelines and just makes those commentaries.
You made a comment. You look away. Oh, I'm not disappointed at all. It's like, you're right, Seth. I'm fine. Anytime a girl says I'm fine, she's lying.
It's called like
That's
I
right.
said.
Facts.
You learned the first lesson.
I learned that lesson a
Why
long
Sue
time
gave
ago.
you that? I'm fine.
No. Me and Sue are good.
How good?
Not that
What?
good, but we're all right.
All right. So for the last 3 minutes of the show,
I'm
no,
fine.
Yeah.
Fucking lying.
If you were to say I'm fine to a girl, like if as a guy, she goes, "What's wrong, baby? I'm fine."
Well, girls assume guys are lying because guys don't want to open up.
Right.
But guys don't always know when women are lying. So a girl say, I'm fine. You're like, oh, okay, she said she's fine. And we'll go about our business, and then she won't be fine. You'll see her break down 20 minutes later. Why you
Yeah,
breaking
and they give
down?
you the bad vibes for the
She's like, why you
remainder of the
breaking
night.
down?
Yeah.
Because everything's wrong. It's like, but you said you were fine 20 minutes ago, but she wasn't fine.
it's our
then.
You're
fault.
supposed to care and want to know. No, are you sure? Like we want.
You want empathy. You want
What kind of entrapment is this
mattress
that
girl.
Sue's
Listen,
describing?
And then some bitch starts carrying a mattress around
yeah, and then when you
campus.
start
I thought
caring
you were
too much,
fine.
like this motherfucker cares way too much.
Right, look,
Fuck this
there's
guy.
levels to it, but like,
Yeah.
you gotta be able to read your girl a little bit. If she
Oh no,
says-
yeah.
If she says
it's a very
"I'm fine,"
psychic.
I'm
yeah,
fine.
yeah, yeah,
I'm
yeah.
not mad. It's cool, or all lies. All three of
Yeah,
them.
yeah, yeah.
It's cool.
I
Don't worry
agree with
about
that.
it. She's mad.
It's a very
She's
psychic.
mad.
When you read a girl like that, it's a very psychic
How about
situation.
this is my dick? What does that mean?
Well, that means it's done.
If she says that, then that's a keeper.
That's a
Because
keeper.
that means that she's about that life.
Right.
And you put Netflix on, let
Trying to figure that
whatever
out, yeah.
happens
That's
happens.
what I'm saying.
Oh, I just saw a meme today that it said you can tell when a guy's mad or about to lie when he says, "Huh."
That's how we respond all the time. Where were
Like
you?
he needs time to be creative.
What kind of question? What's with the fifth degree? It's like, where were you? It's like, dude, it's like 11 o'clock at night.
All right. Well, in closing, I want to thank you guys for coming out. I know I showed up late, but I want to thank Chris Kane, Simply Seth, and Soo Ra for holding it down. We also have Adrian Cordero, brand new to the comedy scene. This is Manny Garavito for Brickwall Sessions. Tune in every Tuesday night, 10 to 11. Talk some shit with us. Give us a call. Tweet us on Facebook. Tweet us on the social media.
us on Facebook.
Hashtag
Funny
us on
shit is happening.
Facebook. Brickwall Sessions. .com, soulflowradio.com. We'll see you guys on the next episode. Thank you very much. Have a good night, everybody.
Simplesol.com.
Man, what happened? Did you step on your shirt here?
Dude, I don't even know.
Streaming live from the beautiful city of Hollywood, Florida, USA. This is SoFloRadio.com.